Alright, look. Hit the like button. Hit the sub button. Hit the notification bell. You understand me? Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Join this Fisk Unit army and get Fisk Unit tough. Alright, look. The Eagles can be had, man. The Eagles can be had. And if Drew Lock could put them in a pack, so can the Giants. Okay? So can the Giants. If the Eagles can get folded by Drew Lock, I know the Giants can beat them. Now, I look at it like this. Everybody's talking about Tommy Devito this, Tommy Devito that. Well, guess what? This is this kid's Super Bowl. This is the one. All right, this is the one. Now, granted, because the Eagles lost again, he'll have 2 chances to beat them. All we want you to do, Tommy, is beat them one time, bro. Just beat this Eagle team one time, preferably on Christmas. Oh, my gosh. If Tommy Devito beats them in Philly on Christmas, we will never let them Eagle fans live it down. We will talk about that crap 20 years from now like it was a Super Bowl. I'm telling you, if we beat this Eagle team on Christmas with a 3rd-string quarterback, oh, we're never letting them live it down. In Philly, oh, I can't wait for them to throw snowballs at Jalen Hurts. Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. You know, Giants fans, this is what I mean by anybody can be got. Remember at the beginning of the season, it said the Giants can compete with the Cowboys. The Giants can compete with the Eagles. This is what I meant. No team is unbeatable. No team is untouchable. No team can just not be F with. You know what I'm saying? The 49ers are as close as you're going to get. But even Brock Purdy, the minute something go wrong and he lose one of the Avengers, it's over. The minute he lose Christian McCaffrey, Debo, Trent Williams, the minute one of his little Avengers, one of those set of Avengers he got on offense, the minute one of them get captured by Thanos, he starts sucking. Pause. So, I mean, every team has flaws. Every team can be had. We're a quarterback away. We are a quarterback and like a guard away from being able to, you know what I'm saying, consistently compete with these teams. Now, Tommy, the jury is still out on you. You have an opportunity to compete for a starting job next year, depending on how these next 3 games go. I'm going to disregard the Saints game just off the simple fact that we hadn't lost in a month. Like, I love how Giants fans just go right back to, oh, we stinking. No, we hadn't lost in a month. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. Big deal. We lost. We had a nice little win streak. We had an emotional win on Monday Night Football, and we lost on the road in between the Eagle game. That was a schedule loss more than it was the Saints are better than us loss. It was 7-6 at half. To think the Giants were going to go on a playoff run, you're stupid. But you're not dumb if you thought the Giants could beat the Saints. Even I thought the Giants could beat the Saints. Like I told Pizzle, it's a horrible spot, man. We just had an emotional win on Monday Night Football. We got the Eagles on Christmas the next week. It was a schedule loss. It really was. Like in the NBA, right? There's this thing called schedule loss. I remember Doc Rivers and Gilbert Arenas, like if you listen to these basketball podcasts, they talk about schedule losses. Like if you play the Lakers and you got to travel to Denver on a back-to-back in the altitude, that's a schedule loss. What do they call it? The Texas Triangle, when you got to go from Dallas to Houston to San Antonio, all within like 5 days. Those are scheduled losses. 3 games in 4 nights. Scheduled losses. The Giants had a scheduled loss. That was a bad loss. That's a scheduled loss right there. So I think the Giants team that showed up versus the Packers is good enough to beat this Eagle team. straight up and down. I truly feel like the Giants team that showed up versus the Packers are good enough to beat this Eagle team. Our defense is good enough to get some turnovers on Jalen Hurts. Tommy Devito is more than capable enough of making plays in that sorry secondary. We might, Giants fans, we might just cook them. We might just boom these motherfuckers on Christmas Day. We might just do that. We might be smoking on that Philly Green Eagle pack all Christmas long. It can happen. Them losing to Drew Lock has really just, it made me look at this game differently, Giants fans. It can happen. Darren Waller, Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hyatt, Wan'Dale Robinson. We ain't Beyonce out there, but we ain't necessarily Shanae either. You know what I'm saying? We might not be Jennifer Lopez or Prime Halle Berry, but we ain't Monica Lizzo either. We somewhere in the middle. You know what I'm saying? We somewhere in the middle. We a mid chick. You know what I'm saying? We somewhere in the middle. You know, we like I don't even know who a mid chick would be. But we normal. We normal looking, okay? We the normal looking chick. That's what we are. And every normal looking chick can look pretty damn good if she dress up right. She put her makeup on right. She do her hair the right way. She wear just a short enough skirt. Show the legs off a little bit. An average looking girl can look like a 10 on the right day. And I'm hoping that on Christmas, the Giants are that average looking girl that just happens to look like a 10 on the right day. I just hope so, man. That would make, this is our Super Bowl. Beating the Eagles on Christmas, that is the Super Bowl. If we beat them the last game of the season, that's cool. Granted, it's still a win versus the Eagles. Don't get it twisted. That's a great way to end the season. But for them to lose 3 straight games and then lose to Tommy DeVito at home on Christmas, that's the Super Bowl. This season, through all the injuries, through all the down moments, and we had some down moments, it will all be forgotten if we beat the Eagles on Christmas. And I don't want it to be a blowout. I want to beat them like Drew Lock did. I would love for Tommy DeVito to get the ball back with 90 seconds and drive like 90 yards on those dudes, bro. That's what I want to see. I just want it to be an epic fashion. I want it to be gut-wrench. I want it to be a cowboy-level collapse on the part of the Eagles. That will make my Christmas. The hot chocolate, the eggnog, the Chinese food. Yeah, I eat Chinese food on Christmas. My family don't cook on Christmas. We go to the Chinese spot. So I want to be able to enjoy my Chinese food and my eggnog and my hot chocolate. I want to be able to enjoy that with the tears of Eagle fans. I want to be able to take the tears of Eagle fans and pour it over the Chinese food like duck sauce. I want to take the tears of Eagle fans and mix it with my eggnog and my hot chocolate. That's what I want to do. I want to get an ASMR video of Eagle fans crying and play it when I go to sleep on Christmas night, for crying out loud. I want pain. I want suffering. I want misery. I want depression. I want them to wake up feeling like the fucking world is over on the next day after Christmas because they lost to the Giants. Fuckers. I hate Philly. But anyway, Fisk unit question of the day. If I gave you a choice right now, Giants fans, if I gave you a choice and I said the Giants can make the playoffs, a bunch of teams are going to lose 3 straight weeks and the Giants can make the playoffs. Or the Giants beat the Eagles on Christmas. You can't have both. Either the Giants somehow, some way lose to the Eagles twice and still get into the playoffs because everybody else loses 3 straight weeks. I don't know. All right, bear with me. What would you rather? I'm just gonna keep it simple. What would you rather have? Beating the Eagles on Christmas or going to the playoffs? What would you rather do? If I could return back the hand of time and I could give us the Buffalo win, I could give us the Jet win, I can give us the Saints win. If I could turn back the hand of time and say, you know what, the Giants are going to the playoffs. Or you beat the Eagles on Christmas and miss the playoffs. Well, what would you rather do? That's the fifth unit question of the day. Anyway, that's it. That's all. Throw those FUs in my chat if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.